Renegade. Man afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest round here. No tabloid. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Worldwide. Renegade there. No tabloid. Happy Mother's Day. First of all, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Yes. Yeah, man. Great mothers. You know, enough respect. Enough respect, you know, all great mothers. Mama Angie, you know, and the great mothers, them, and, you know, yes. Say, Shernet, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Paula, I big up all the mothers, them, you know. I big enough. The one I want for big enough, man, you know. Yes, yes. We come here to sad though because we know mother, you have a mother who cry right now. You know, for we're going to our 9-year-old daughter. And we see the police, them release some things. I see them a look for alleged pedophile. And the police sent me a picture before, you know. But we never put it up. We never put it up yet. I still have some question I ask. And then, if you tell you the truth, we have to blame the government. The Justice Minister, Chuck, and the whole entire government. Because if you are blame alleged pedophile, but molest a 12-year-old girl before this, right? You might blame alleged pedophile. Remember, you know, child month, and we saw about 4,000 of them sexually assaulted, over 200 of them a little pitney and like, well, from 3 to 10. The one year 9, she found in the category. Yeah, 4 years. Yeah, sexually assaulted and this bad. And we have to stand up to this. But when you have a government, because them have members of them cabinet and members of the big boys, them round them are trouble and molest the pitney. So you know want to come in a sex registry because the name might have on it. It's bad. Remember the people them will on our work for the people them. You can't have a country where them are go around and molest the boys and girls and you don't have a sex registry. That's impossible. And Chuck himself, I'm showing in a print, not my word. When come and tell you say if you have somebody go do them time, you sentence them again. So you don't want to make no sex registry public. And you're supposed to have DNA and everything. And with that case, with that little girl, I still know them I look for this guy because, you know, we still look for suspect. So I like the police or the coroner carry out them duty properly and check. Because we check neighbors and check who find her and everybody the same way, you know. We don't just point finger and run and just say boop and drop a blame and also investigation though. No. But we know that somebody we know her and close to her. So that's one. That's why they might have in a barrel and things. Somebody, some stranger will rape them now the time to go put your in a barrel and a cover them crime. So you have to do the autopsy and make sure, yeah, and you get swab our body and everything. Get to do all of these things up. See, so we know who we definitely look for. So I don't just slap my eye on him alone, the alleged pedophile. But I blame the government. So we're gonna start this. I'm gonna start it with Sir Golin send Happy Mother's Day wishes to all the mothers. Yes. So I'm gonna play that when I start this. But this it grieved me because this could have, prevented. So even if they allege child predator, child molester. Yeah? Yes. Even if him and him does come out. Now, if everybody know and you have already straightened it out, when a child molester or one of them are come there, sexual predator, you can get something by your phone with all details with him. That's the first thing. You can get something by your phone saying the side of you. Because if you get the address and in your area, they can send it by government. Automatically, you can send that by your phone. Say him name that and that and that and then live there. So, because I'm not for register where I'm going to live anywhere. So, anywhere I'm going to live, you know where I'm going to live. You understand? Can't live side and look a baby neither. See? Can't. See? So, we need to change up some things around here, so. To the foolishness we are going. No 2 ways about it. None. You understand? I'm going to blame Chuck. Chuck, I'm going to play what you say, I'm going to read what you say. Yeah, because now we hear crap come out and crap say it's serious. The what we need for fight this. And when crime, because they might try to play this kind of little things about crime. Let me tell you this. Sex and rape, you can't prevent it unless you have a sex registry, people them definitely. Remember, if you charge people already have offended and him a re-offend. Oh, we don't know. Till when something like this happen, then you come out and say, well, him did offend already and that's why I did go to prison. We just let him go 10 days. It make any sense? We don't know. We don't get the thing by we think. Because them have to alert the people them will live. Anyway, him go, them have to alert the people in the area. So if my next door neighbor, you know, say him just come there. And this why him go to prison, you know. So that easy for we to give an eye. You have to be realistic. So I blame the government because them are trying to cover up them little dirty friend them. You understand? Them are trying to cover up them little dirty friend. No. A mother, but you have to say up a Mother's Day with that one daughter less. A 9-year-old baby. Yeah? We have to chat sense to the government because it's a criminal government we have in Jamaica, criminal government. Right now. Criminal. Everything that's bad, them cover up, them cover for them big friend and them pedophile friends, them, you know? Yes. Yes. And you have to talk to them that way because them go like them not understand it. Them and them pedophile friend. Yes. And them will blame, man. Because them fight it. Remember, the people them will, you work for the people them, you're executive, them turn in an executive, that's why them vote for you. And we say we need a sex registry. That means we know where every pedophile live. We know say them little girl you can, you know, go up there. Remember, we know say you live there, you know. So when a man knows say you have your eye on you, you know, he might try in some water because every move and him go country, the people them where I live near them are gonna know say I'm a pedophile. So come up with that thing now to let them go and say no, because you sentence him 2 times where people are continue to get raped and dead. Especially little pitney. You understand? This bad. So for big up yourself. You understand? See? It's bad. It hurt we, you know. It hurt we. Because mother and moon. You know, some people ask a question. Because my brethren ask a question. I say, if you can leave 2 little child like that in the house, well, that's the next thing again. But yes, I shall go work and them thing that, you know, Jamaica state very hard, you know. See? So I line up some things to show now. I mean, I show you why them no want to do this about for a play Chuck. So let me start them. Chuck, are you blame? The government to blame. We blame Jamaica government for this. Yeah, no country can run so yeah. Let me start my show.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, for the evilest mission, who know we blame. True money and power and fame. When go friend up the youth, them really down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes and buy them.
All right, so me vex, you know. We answer Chris. Me vex, Annette. You know, happy Mother's Day to all of you, you know. We answer, man, all the mothers in the world. Happy Mother's Day. You know it already. And you have foster parents, you know. We grow kids and things. I remember you have aunt, we grow the child because them sister maybe die in child's birth and everything. Their mother same way. So happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Right? Yes. See? All the mothers with enough love and respect. See? I remember play Mark Wallen and then I go into this. So Mark Wallen, right? I remember play that little Mother's Day speech at first. Yeah? Yes.
Mother's Day to all the incredible mothers and mother figures who pour love, strength, and care into their families and communities. You are the heartbeat of our homes, shaping the future with your wisdom, hard work, and unwavering love. Whether by birth, by choice, or by action, your role is invaluable. Today, we celebrate you. Thank you for all you do, and happy Mother's Day.
And what a lovely speech. Lovely, yes. Happy Mother's Day for Moscow. Yeah. You know, yes. Same, great mothers. Yes. I'm grandmother when I play the role when I'm mother, I'm a super mom now, you know. Yes, when your grandmother, you're a super mom. And you have some grand aunt, them a super mom too. Because they may go the kids. As we just a correct Andrew own this yesterday because some people not think out of the box. You know, when you're born, when a child born, you know, you're not born with, listen, you don't have no direction. If you're born and a dog raise you, you act like the dog. You learn the dog culture. You understand? You learn that animal culture. A monkey, you act same way. See? Yes. If you get your wife, your lady get pregnant at Jamaica, and a woman get pregnant at Jamaica and have a baby at China, speak that language and learn that culture. You see? Yes. So everything where from a baby come up, you're taught. You know, born with it like what Darren Vaz say about people born with bad mind. That is bull crap. Them to stop doing it. That's why I say I want to vote for these people, you know. Them to stop these things and stop chat stupidness. We don't like your stupidness on here. Your first are your parents. Whether your foster parents or thing are your first teacher. Yes. Are your teacher that. You know, your step, teacher for count, teacher for eat while you fuck. A matter of fact, never stop teach you until they turn adult. You understand? Never stop teach you. I know, don't get that twisted. Because remember, you know, my father teach me trade. I never in our school me learn trade. I mean, I met siblings then. Teach me trade, my father. Saying, yes. Say I'm going to build anything and do all kind of things. I say, thank him. I remember I'm teach you a lot of things. And teach with discipline. And the mix up and teach you for be leaders too. Not followers, you know. You can't have a man in the wilderness and you take him to your follower. Any man come tell you, say, yes, Mr. Follow them, that jam jack off. See, me not follow back a man, you know, you're a trendsetter. See, yes. See, I'm not like foolishness. So you can't talk to me. Because each one teach one. See, but when you come with the foolishness, I can run you with it. Yes. Yes, I make a body. So if you talk to me upon a sensible level, because each one teach one, you never stop learning. And not just the liar alone with learned friend, speech and everything, you know. But you never stop learning. You understand? So, you know, when them come out and them say, I cannot do a thing, you know. You understand? Hey, just you nastiness. Just leave from a sight. Because you're rape and you make a talk about right now, yeah? All right. Leave your piece of shit, you. Yes. You understand? So each one teach one. Yes. And look at nastiness there. We say yes. That one there. Now I put him up now. Dirty Christopher Porter. Dirty a pedophile. You have to go to prison, you know. So you're one of them, but we don't want to run either, you know. He's a piece of shit. But after that one want you to do is show you look at dirty face. So I'm gonna show you up right now. He's a nastiness. You understand? Yes, he's a nastiness. Yeah, man. And what you do is spread light to the world. So if I show you, and he's a raper. So I have your line up yourself for go show. So we just move it. I'm gonna show you right now. He's a dirty nastiness. So we're gonna show you right now. So we could start. We're gonna start. You line up in the lineup anyway. So we don't have the problem. You like in the lineup. Yes. Because you are one of them. Because this way you are one of the catalysts. We start a raping, when the raping start long time, but you are one of them where people did that short, put you in, you're going to police force, you just go rape. Molesting a picnic, kill innocent youth, sell drugs. So we're for deal with the case. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's the science. Of course, hard disk. Yeah. Yeah, you say you're born with bad mind, you don't get it, you're born with nothing. You're not born with no, you don't go just ball when you're hungry. And like, you turn father, you want a mother if you want, that child was born and them don't even know if to talk. And along the way you learn all these things. You learn the culture. That's why when you say you grow up in a ghetto, you hear them come up in another way there, learn these things, man. Adapt some things, you learn things, So your first teacher who grown you. If you learn to be humble, you will always humble. You understand? Yes. You understand? But when you learn faith, it's like the man them down in Amazon, them not no school, them not have nothing. Them teach for them kids them for unlike them and do what them do. And it's a tradition they continue. So your first teacher them grown, Happy Mother's Day to all mothers. You will not go through enough respect. Yeah? And we have to keep away predator like Christopher Porter and them where they were predator. We have to go to prison and hide them behind a computer. Them soon catch you and send you to prison is a piece of shit. Because you're one of them now, So I go look what Chuck say as some people. Before we show let me show this first and then I'm going to show what Chuck say. And then we're going to deal with this. Watch out.
There was not a dry eye in sight at 50C Job Lane in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, as family, friends and residents tried to come to terms with the tragic death of 9-year-old Kelsey Ferrigan.
The whole community aggrieved general.
It was here that she was last seen alive on Friday with her younger sibling. Now, several hours later, her body would have been found stuffed in a barrel. The residents are alleging that she was sexually assaulted. The suspect, a known sex offender, and a family friend in this close-knit residence.
Yeah, what them say? Known sex offender. And this is what the police are telling me. And this is what Chuck said. Remember, still, you still have to do real policing. Because you will have a known sex offender coming in our place. And somebody is an next pedophile one pull a move. And them get rid of that one there. You have to do DNA and everything. If that make them do the autopsy and make them do the DNA, because DNA can leave on the girl body. The baby body. So you do the DNA and make sure clear who dead the next door neighbor, who go find her and everything. Me believing in that. Do your thing properly. Don't pipe him and then police go kill him. And you let go who you let go. That's how you work, You know, let them go and do, find a wonder. We don't know if I take him away. Them do the girl something and them take that one and go feed him to crocodile. I find him, for them get where. We don't know. So although them look for him and me keep a open mind, but me want you for this, yes, you do your job right. Who find her, run some DNA test and run your things and yes. And do the thing like yes. You understand? So you just do the thing right. But this me still blame the government. Me still blame the government. Continue.
He is Giovanni Ellis, otherwise called Cooley.
Remember, I know them attack, them say him come back in the area. Nobody see him say them see him come out of the yard. Nobody say nothing at all. Them go say them miss her and then one of the brother come at church for her and the next door neighbor say them that eat over film yard. And then I look and then at the night one of them brothers say, oh, we find her in a barrel. And them going, me have that jar to me play. So I say you have to eliminate suspect. Because you have a sex with this predator coming in a place. But somebody can want to pull a job too and then go hide him and commit the act same way. But as somebody we know look at her. If you see them hide her, put her in a barrel, Right? Continue.
Also known as Cooleyman, and we are inviting him to turn himself in no later than 5 p.m. today.
According to head of the Area 5 Police, Assistant Commissioner Christopher Phillips, Giovanni Ellis was recently released on bail for an assault case involving a child.
He was out on bail. About 10 days ago, he was released.
TVJ News understands that Ellis does not live on Job Lane and was only staying there with family since being out on bail. And our news team also learned that this wasn't his first offense either. He was arrested and charged in 2013 for the sexual assault of a female relative.
She was 12-year-old at the time.
Was how old?
12. When she got raped by him. He knocked her out with a post order. We went to court and him get 3-year sentence. We never expect him to come out back and continue doing these things.
And although his family was forgiving then, this time around, they've publicly banished him. While acknowledging the role that the suspect's family has played in assisting the police so far, Member of Parliament Olivia Grange is appealing to residents to allow the security forces to do its job.
Jungle justice never solves a problem. I understand how they feel, I understand the emotion, I understand the anger. Because I'm angry. But the law should take its course.
Jamila Maitland.
All right, so them come up with this. Let me show you what Ben say. So everything the government run in this, right? Let me show you where Chuck say now. I'm gonna play back a next clip on Aja News where you get the more details all them final. This grieve me, you know. And every Peter fight, including Christopher Porter, them for go to prison. 12-year-old, them said I wanted to knock out 12. He molest 13. He molest 12-year-old boy too. Him to go to prison. Killing a century. You can't, that's why I said the police force is clean. You can't make pedophile, criminal drugs pusher enter the police force and use the force to commit these atrocities against the nation and then run away. Then run away. And you jump around and doing these things, it's wrong. It's wrong. You understand? It's wrong. And we have to have sex registry in Jamaica. So I'm going to show you Chuck first. And then I play that thing. And then I'm going to look on Child's Month now. Child's Month. You got so much from 2020 to 24, them say they end at 24. You got so much of them get molested and how much of them pass off. Can we have it right in front of me? Let me just play this. Let me show this. Let me put up this. You understand? Yeah, man. No, she said 12, not 1. 12. Oh, the aunt say that, but the one just say 12. The one upon this. But let me see this. This, our him say. I'm going to move this. So this, our the Justice Minister, this is how him say also. See there? Let me see if we can see it good. Now I play where him say. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck suggesting making the sex offender registry available to the general public would represent a form of over punishment. He made the point as he sought to justify his view that the 23-year-old sentence handed down last week to confess rapist Davian Bryan is inadequate. All right, hear this.
If a person having been convicted of a sexual offense and has been given a fixed term and has served it and is now back in the community, would it not be a second sentence if the public at large could say that's a sex offender?
So if the public at large says I'm a sex offender, him says that's a second sentence that. Not the actually baby will have to live with it or who him a molest. They have to live with that for the rest of their life, right?
If a person having been convicted of a sexual offense and has been given a fixed term and has served it and is now back in the community, would it not be a second sentence if the public at large could say that's a sex offender?
Tell me if that makes sense to you. Him tell you, make him case. He made a case to this. Now me hear Dr. Carl came out. And I said, the people, them, the whole of we have a role for playing at this. Because, you know, like the government, the police, them can't do it alone. But tell me what, the best weapon for fight this, you know, them hold it back because they have people around them. Them are predator. Them are predator. Now, I'm going to put up some things, right? Them are predator. And then name Carl, and the big boys, them are predator. Me could look on this. And they will run through. Child's Month now. So I could look on this. We give them a nice thing and now, you know, for us. We call and make him, yeah, we celebrate Child's Month. All right, so I could look on the cleaner where them put out here, so we celebrate Child's Month. I could look where the paper does put out right now. Yeah. You understand? I could look on this. Hey, them show you serious, you know. So that's how to film out. And the people, they must give you a sexual history. I mean, I tell you, without a sexual history, you know, Christopher, there is no fight if a fight. Because a sexual history simply mean you do your time, you come out, them are having DNA and everything. So the case is like your molest or your rape a little baby and kill her. By them first swab her up and do the right thing, DNA, it will not, I will know say you 100%. Not for the start. No good that. When a sex predator move, they must tell the authority, even if you can move, physically move. Like you live at Kingston and you move over Portmore in a St. Catherine. They must know where you move go at all times. And then they must send out something to your phone and make you know. So you know it's a predator live next to you. I will live 1 mile with him because you don't know where he live. See? So you get your eye. So anyway, him live around you, near you, more than a mile radar. You don't know. The people in that area don't know, says the predator this. Him just come out. So you always have people that watch you and I watch you move. Your movements. I just started doing it. So same like how the police said them no gang members. We want no sexual predators too. It's simple the public have to know. Eh? All right. Watch this. Child Month now. See there? May celebrated every year as Child Month. We should be observed this year under the theme Act Now, Stand Against Child Abuse and Exploitation. Approximately 500,000 students traverse Jamaica roadways daily, according to Dr. Kesan Chu, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information. Between 2020 and 2024, a total of 168 children, 17 years old and under were killed across Jamaica, while another 351 suffered gunshot injuries. There's so much of them. Youth have suffered across the place, them that show with these things. Nicole Patrick Shaw, chairman of the National Child Month Committee, disclosed yesterday, citing police statistics. See that police statistics I use. These are the JCF have the statistics, although them not release it to us. All right. Want to see it, right? All right. See, them have the statistics, although them not release it to us. Make a look on the, make a break on the statistics where the JCF have now. Yeah, make a break it down now. Look on it. All right. Yeah, and this just been at the green dust now, just few days ago, right? So make a look on the statistic. Break this down. Yes. Statistic. Data show to that 1,439 children were victims of rape, while 2,576 were the victim of other sexual offenses, mainly sexual intercourse with a person under 16 years old. Want to see it front of you, you know. Right? Look at now, headline deliver. I want to see again and put it out, right? All right, watch this. Some 253 of the child rape victims were between 3 and 10 years old. So 9-year-old drop right in this now. So it continue from 2020 to 24, 25, it's still a one, right? Between 3 and 10. 200 and other out of the 4,000. 200 and other, hey, come on now. A breakdown of the data revealed. Further 43,312 cases of child abuse, an average of 60 reports per day, were recorded by Child Protection and Family Service Agency over the 2-year period ending in December 2020. Patrick Shaw disclosed. Right? So, hey, this we call an epidemic in Jamaica. They love trouble the picnic. Let me tell you now, when you start, don't have no deals and part with pedophile, like Dr. Christopher Porter. Anything where you see a pedophile, deal with for them case too. Yeah? Deal with for them case. When people make report, you know, you have to deal with it on a different level. I mean, me could listen this year now on the same report with the little girl. So this is how we come out in the cleaner. This is how we come out in the cleaner. I'm going to blame the government because we want a sex registry. We need one. Yes? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, we need one, you know. Yeah. Yeah. You know what to see laugh. He may laugh first. Okay. Okay, Grace. All right. I could look on this. I could look on the sex. Let me hear what thing that do. The man refused a sex registry to say you have a sentence the perpetrator them one more time if you do that. And him not realize that I keep people safe. I could hear this. I could hear that one now. I could hear that report here. Yes, Anthony. Hear this.
Good afternoon. I'm Deidre Gordon with the Midday News. There is anger and grief among residents of Job Lane in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, following the murder and rape of a 9-year-old girl yesterday. The body of Kelsey Farragon, a student of St. John's Primary School, was found inside a barrel, covered with pieces of clothing at her home about 9 p.m. The incident is reported to have occurred shortly after Kelsey's mother departed for work early in the day. Another child escaped harm. Residents told Radio Jamaica News that the suspect is known to them and is before the court on a sexual offense charge. He returned to the community yesterday.
He just come from jail yesterday. Jailing come.
Yesterday. Them to 10 years.
He says the child's murder has hit hard as he fed and watched over her and her siblings in the evenings while their mother was at work. He recounted how she was found.
Normally, when I come from work, all of them would have the right here, so we'd be in my yard and I cook and give them till the mother come. When you come, I big brother alone, I see and him saying, can't find the people. So I say, you can't find the little girl.
Big brother.
And thing, and I see me, so he say, I go back a bed. So me go, you know, so I take a rest in my bed. When me hear him come and me do, I say, I don't know, so one boy kill my sister and push him now, but you know, so what I say?
So, you just said that. Police, him that said that. You know, so a boy kill my sister and push him about him. So, Roger, when them can't find him sister, yeah? Yeah, yes. When them can't find the sister, and you, Roger, can you that cook and give them? And then the big brother come back and say, Roger, you know, a boy. So, can you know the dance them a kill the sister and push them on a barrel? And you know, do say, but them couldn't attack your sister. Yeah, the big brother. So you say them find a boy, kill the sister and push her in a barrel. A boy. Okay. Okay. I need the police to do, you know, do like what any police that do in America, in Canada, in the UK and them thing there. Yeah. You feel, yeah, eliminate suspect. So you want everything as suspect same way. Yeah. Yeah. No, but you know, this, if you can't find a sister or you come to conclude and say it's a boy killer and put her in a barrel, with all respect. We just need the police because family member them say in trouble one of film family member and the one we want to put up, you know, one of film family member. So your family member, you know, do things too. And I'm next door nearby and all kind of things. But as somebody will know she. But the information what them said because what Roger just said, you know, because I said the bigger brother come and said you can't find her. And then when you say you can't find her, then you have to go on your bed. Then him come back and say, you know, say a boy kill my sister and put in the barrel. Anyway, I blame the right chuck. Government, I blame, but I play about the party. Let me hear Roger say that again. Yes.
Child escaped harm. Residents told Radio Jamaica News that the suspect is known to them and is before the court on a sexual offense charge. He returned to the community yesterday.
3 years.
He just come from jail yesterday. Jailing come from off a S3X case. Jailing get.
He says the child's murder has hit hard as he fed and watched over her and her siblings in the evenings while their mother was at work. He recounted how she was found.
Normally when I come from work, all of them would have the right here, so with me in my yard, and I cook and give them. Till the mother come. When I come, I big brother alone, I see him saying, can't find the people. So I say, nobody can't find the little girl. And thing, and I see me, so he say, I go back a bed. So me go, you know, so I take a rest, my bed. When me hear him come and me do, I say, that's why you don't know, so one boy kill my sister and push him now, but you know, so what I say?
A boy kill a sister.
Jump up now and talk, and go find little people
So what I say?
A resident of Job Lane, Spanish Town. In the meantime, another resident of Job Lane remembers Kelsey as a beautiful and loving child. She says the community is in mourning.
She bright. She bright. She have a future ahead of her. She bright. Pretty girl. Come let me look on her, you see her, she a smile.
And then worse, we are in Child's Month.
And Jesus, Father. We are in Child's Month and this happened. We're supposed to take care. We're supposed to be a village or everybody.
A resident of Job Lane, Spanish Town, speaking with St. Catherine correspondent Devon Fletcher. The country is observing Child Month under the theme, Act Now, Stand Against Child Abuse and Exploitation. Meanwhile, the police are urging the suspect in the rape and murder of the child to surrender.
We, the police, have commenced investigation, and we have strong leads thus far. We know the direction in which we are pursuing this case, and we are asking for the perpetrator, please turn yourself in. This is a very difficult and emotional one for both the police and also the family members. We want for justice to prevail, and we'll be leaving no stones unturned for this one.
Commanding Officer for the St. Catherine North Police Division, Deputy Superintendent Commando Toms. And Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Tang, says the killing of the 9-year-old is an outrage, particularly in a time when the police have been effectively reducing the number of murders by double digits. Dr. Chang says this horrific act will not go unpunished. He says the full force of the law will be brought to bear on the perpetrator, and he has directed Commissioner of Police to utilize every available resource to bring those responsible to justice. Dr. Chang adds that this tragedy demands more than just the capture of criminals. He says it compels all good citizens to confront the deep-seated issues within the society that allows such barbarity to occur. Dr. Chang says the Ministry of National Security will offer an award of $2 million for any information from citizens which will aid the police in the early capture of the perpetrator.
Say, hear this? So I'm going to tell you something, him. And I realize that we have the sex registry, we can monitor people. And as I said before, the one year was said him look out the kids them. At evening time when I cook and give them, him said the bigger brother come and say him can't find the sister. And then him come back to him and say, you know, say a boy kill my sister and put her under the barrel. Remember, there is no eyewitness there. Because you go to him and tell him, say, hey, I see the boy. And then you go, you know, somebody kill a sister and I rush him. I rape a sister. And put in a barrel. Somebody close to her, you know. Yes. But me, I said to the police, still you have to eliminate suspect. You know, anybody will see her first when a business are who just make sure don't policing like anywhere else. If you're in a house and say your wife, something to your wife, or something to your husband, like man or woman, the first suspect, you know, they might eliminate everybody. He's a suspect, you know. Even if it's a boy, I just come from work, maybe you could have pay a man to come kill. Maybe you could have do anything. So he's a suspect too. You know, just point a finger and then the police move to that. You eliminate people. Fear, but they must have some DNA upon it or something. So it just move just to the right thing fast. Do the right thing. You understand? Do the right thing. And then still, they allege, yes, when you say, Mr. Nobody not find it. I wonder about him there because, you know, him just get up and just disappear. So, which part of the station? Come on, just get up and just just do something like this and just run and have nowhere for hiding. You understand? So you must give them one way and hide, and if nobody not see, maybe somebody could hide him too. So, you know, we don't know. But, you know, just lead like something like this. We need the sex registry. We need it. And this is why we need it. Let me show you this. Yeah, big up yourself. This is why we need it. So I could go into this now. I could go into this. You remember this? Let me draw some of that case of phone. Them no want to give me a sex registry. Yeah, look at them case here and look how them show. Remember, look here.
Damian Mitchell, former Jamaica Labour Party councillor Don Creary, has been arrested and charged with rape. The police say a 22-year-old woman, Shanique Williams, has been charged with aiding and abetting the offence committed against a 15-year-old girl in 2013. The
15-year-old, okay. We could go on next case again. Charge her 15-year-old. You know, people say 30. Look here again.
Labour Party councillor Don Creary has been charged with a second case of rape. The victim, a 19-year-old woman, has admitted to police investigators that she and Creary were in a relationship. The PNP...
All right, so look, next week, all right. Watch this now. In walk free. Is a Richard Creary brother, you know. Dan Creary is a JP councillor, right? But him can run club same way. Them let him out for the case, but him come out for the case. You know him come out for the case? The girl was 13, but some people report at 15. Still, she can't fire him. Fly out. Get her fly out. She not interested in the case again. But think the government, the court should have that case and she can't say me not interested. And then you just let him have the case. See, not my word. Look.
Return to court.
But like have them thing as a show, you know, so I mean, not my word.
Okay. Then so Dan Creary rape case goes to Supreme Court, Jamaica Observer. Dan Creary faced in a second rape charge. Dan Creary and second rape charges deny allegation. Dan Creary freed of rape charges, so we're opening a 1 year. Councillor, right? We're opening that, right? Former JLP councillor Dan Creary beat rape charges again. You hear this? Again, right?
Yeah.
Dan Creary alleged accomplice remand and rape charges. You see this? Creary denied bail in rape case. We just have to find up something on this, yeah? Human trafficking charge likely for Dan Creary.
Them drop a human trafficking.
That's a 2013.
But if America can't hold PDD, why you couldn't hold them? Why them people? But watch this.
Same step 5, right? I want to free of rape charges. Let me see something. Dan Creary and second rape charge. So let me see this. Beat rape case again. Let me hear this. So I could just open something. I could see what I want. Let me see what it says, sir. 2017.
You see all these people, yes, sir.
Public relations specialist and former JLP councillor Dan Creary beat rape charge again. Dan Creary was free Thursday morning of sex offences charges and a teen girl. Dan Creary was charged with having sex with a minor. Yeah, I'm free now because I'm free. Creary alleged accomplice Shanique Williams was charged with aiding and abetting sexual touching. Creary was arrested allegedly having sex with 13-year-old girl in 2013 in St. Mary apartment after Ian Williams allegedly intoxicated the girl with alcohol. The main witness and complainant indicate that to the Home Circuit Court on Thursday morning that she did not wish to continue with the case any further.
So the main witness, the people, not my word. Them a print. Me like, remember, you know, me no come and me no say things where where the court have documented, right? So this is the main witness, the girl, the complainant, the 13-year-old at the time. Now she get old in her 20s and thing. Indicate to the Home Circuit Court on Thursday morning that she did not wish to continue with the case any further. Will you ever hear anything like this? This after she was sworn in to give her testimony. She said she not continue with it. then him free. Me think a day, me think when you're underage or something, I'm from a rape. She not talk on that. See? Operating business is okay, it's a JLP, you know, but a gate a key man this night JLP. You know, want no sexual registry. So it's okay. Underage, you know. And she said, listen, I don't wish to continue this. Leave it. And I said, okay, strike 5. Show it away. Jamaica is not a real place, yeah? Eh? Them thing I can't concern people. Don't carry go outside. Them thing I can't concern. Let me look on the next case.
Has been accused of sexual touching by a 16-year-old female student. According to the child's guardian, the incident took place. A male teacher at Arden High School has been accused of sexual touching by a 16-year-old female student. According to the child's guardian, the incident took place after 8 Wednesday morning. It's alleged that the teacher asked the student to accompany him to open a lab. He then sat on a chair, opened his legs, and asked her for a hug. It's reported that she gave him a hug, then he pulled her back to him, tried to kiss her, and pushed his hand up her tunic. She then pushed him away and reported the matter to her year group supervisor. Principal Nadine Malloy said a written statement has been sent to the Office of the Children's Registry and the Ministry of Education. And the New Kingston police went to the school in search of the teacher on Thursday.
The student and the teacher an alleged sexual touching.
How we found the teacher? Is he on the campus?
I'm not interviewing the person yet, so we can't comment.
Okay.
Right?
But the search continues. So you'll be back here later?
As soon as we interview the person, I will get more information. Right?
Inspector Patrick Hansen told the CVM News that the teacher's attorney said he will accompany his client to the police for questioning on Friday. I'm Brian Walker for CVM News.
All right, so remember, you know, when me are talking, me not make up nothing, you know, we know the tablet, we are say Yankee. See? Me could see who was the teacher, yeah. We don't show Dan Query is a farmer, you know, well, he's still in JLP. And him around the place where the youth they will get shot when the police come out and shoot the youth. When you're Ribbits? Yeah, I am up a Ribbits. I am one Ribbits. He may say strike 5 up our dance. You know, Cali can't pick her interest. She let him go. And we say, I up their dance. We say, I up their dance. I back it in and I push it in. See? You see the crowd where she now? Do you think Jamaica better? See our next one, you know? Make us see the teacher. Who is him? Make us see something.
The indecent assault is expected to appear in the Kingston and St. Andrew.
Look how the teacher now, people. Look. See now?
What's this, people?
It's a paper.
Arden High School teacher who been charged with indecent assault is expected to appear in the Kingston and St. Andrew today. That's at the court. Kingston and St. Andrew today. He's 27-year-old Rowan Duane Walsh. He's accused of having inappropriate contact with a female student in March. Walsh has been out on bail. It's understood that he is an executive member of the Young Jamaica. You know what that? The Young Jamaica, the youth affiliate of the governing Jamaica Labour Party.
Backside. Two now. See me?
In this. Yeah, man. In that.
You see how this?
Okay, see me? You know him? I'm saying man did that about see the Young Jamaica condemns golden comments and dead voters encouraging electoral fraud. I know say my fraud and yeah, where him in do. Okay. See it? Allegation that Walsh asked a female student for a hug. The teacher then allegedly opened his legs and stretched out his arms. It's understood that the student started to walk away, but Walsh pulled her back into his arms and lift her off the ground. Let me just continue. Matter of fact, let me just play the video and it just finish to tell you one way I'm doing because, you know, remember, you know, I think one of the TV stations cover it. You see him face? See me top bar like one of them drunk or pick off or sitting. You see it? Yeah, man. Me I tell them, man, them, dangerous. I see them like ball out, you know, see that? Young Jamaica condemns Golding comments on dead voters as encouraging electoral fraud. It's the way you do. Just wanna see this? Okay. Boy, I play them people, Andrew, you're a party full of them kind of people, though. Boy, I don't know if you say, I don't know what else to say, you know. It's the Alabama party, this. No, him over there, so. Over the young Jamaican and thing. JLP affiliate, him a part of that. I'm just straight down Query. Richard Query brother, the farmer me and JLP me will get booted out the other day. See? And it continue. Let me continue. Let me put up something here now. Let me put up this. No, maybe that too. We look on this. Anybody if you face any charges, anytime we hear about rape and them thing there, we are bring it up, you know. This is a sworn affidavit. I want to know, watch it, read it carefully. I, Stacey Thompson, of 23 Durban Road, Waltham Store, London, E17, 5EA, United Kingdom, being duly sworn by oath and say as follow. 1, I am a citizen and resident of Great Britain. 2, that I was born on the Caribbean island of Jamaica and was raised in Wood Park, St. Mary. And let us follow this. 3, that I have come forward and make this affidavit of my own choice and violation in the interest of justice. Look on 3, I want to look on it, you know. Each time I read go down. 4, that I have made attempt with limited success to contact Jamaican law enforcement authorities. Them no want hear this how Jamaica slack. What's this? 5, that I am available for further deposition and testimony, and that I will persist in my demand for justice until Jamaican authority prosecute the perpetrator for the crime that I publicly reveal in this affidavit. See it? Now read with me, you know. 6, that during my childhood, between the age of 13 and 18 years, I was molested and raped by Robert Montague, a prominent man, and public figure in Jamaica. Them are arguing tired, them are talking, you know. Alright. 7, that sometime the molestation and rape would occur at his house in Highgate. Jesus Christ, that means one time. When you see it in Highgate, see there? 8, that at that time the molestation and rape would occur when Robert Montague traveled to Ochireas, to Kingston or elsewhere, and took me with him. From 13 years old to 18 years old. Okay. 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 9, let me see this. That at time, I was physically abused by Robert Montague. Physically abused too. Bandage, okay. 10, that on one occasion Robert Montague met me at the gathering at Cox Peace in St. Mary Parish, where he became embroiled in an altercation with a woman who was my friend. He drove me away from there, physically abused me in the car, then stopped the vehicle, bent me over on the trunk of the car, and had sex with me. Backside. See that?
Not my word.
Wanna see it?
Not for David.
11. That tell me the 11. That later on that same night, Robert Montague took me at a house near Derry. Finish it over here, so.
Is that sweet enough for David?
near Derry Primary School, where he kept me for the night and again had sexual intercourse with me. With me, you see that? 12. That since the information about the abuse I suffer was first made public, I am concerned about the safety and security of my family members in St. Mary and demand that the Jamaican state provide them adequate protection. You're not supposed to think about your family, you know, we watch him, you know. Yeah, we watch anything happen to the family, him watch with pan. 13. That I demand a full investigation into this matter and appropriate charges be brought. Sworn to by Stacey Thompson. See that?
Yeah,
on the 9th day of November 2015 at
Stratford, London.
You see where? Stafford, in the county of London, England, before and see the justice of the peace there. And it's signed and stamped. See the steel there? Swear and see our signature there. Sworn.
Alright, see? So, who is him? Again, the chairman of the Jamaica Labour Party, right now as we speak. Was National Security Minister too, you know. Yes, was a National Security Minister too. And other minister. Fuck. No one, no registry. Them no want nobody come up because enough of them trouble little picnic. Enough police spirit too. Enough police spirit. Yeah, police way. And police talk to me and bigger things. When police way, yeah, police right on that land when I see them get stripe. Strike. It is a school bus. The one that remember school bus, and just go, it's a 2-foot school bus. Just go pick up the school girl. Hey, them beer face, you know. You have enough for them a beer them thing and them. See? So you know, certain good things them to do it. This wrong. It's wrong. So we have to bond this. We say we need what we need right now. We know the foolishness with them and them garbage. See? This is we have to deal with. Let me look on this again. See? Shwania.
The facing rapeable charges. His name is Neil Williams and he
play back this.
Police sergeant is in police custody facing rapeable charges. His name is Neil Williams and he's a 37-year-old detective sergeant stationed at the Narcotics Division in Montego Bay. He's living in Ochares in the parish of St. Ann. The allegations are that sometime last year, 2023, Sergeant Williams, he met and he started communicating with a girl who was only 12 years old at the time. They communicated via WhatsApp text and phone calls. It is further alleged that on Thursday, December 12th, the now 13-year-old girl, she used an adult's cell phone to contact the sergeant, asking him for 10,000 Jamaican dollars to buy clothes for Christmas. In the night, about 9 o'clock, the 13-year-old girl, she later met with the sergeant who took her in his red Honda motorcar along the main road leading towards the Dunsville community, where he stopped the car and he had sexual intercourse with the 13-year-old girl. He later gave her 6,000 Jamaican dollars. But guess what? While they were in the car, they were seen by 2 family members of the 13-year-old girl. The family members later questioned her and called her parents. Based on what she told them, she was taken to the Ochares police station and a report was made. The police, they later went to an address in Ochares where the said red Honda motorcar was spotted and the police sergeant, he was taken into police custody. The car, it was also seized and processed. Detective Sergeant Williams, he was later placed on an identification parade where he was pointed out. A file was later prepared and sent to the DPP for a ruling, and the DPP ruled that the sergeant, he should be charged for sexual grooming, and having intercourse with a person under the age of 16 years old. The sergeant, he was charged on Friday, and he'll be facing the courts shortly. Boy, may I tell you.
All them things are joke, you know. Them things are joke. When I want to see the nastiness, face power, I put it in face, the drunker. But we have to play. We have to play the drunker, yeah. Yeah, the drunker, yeah. I put it in yes, sir.
Chris know exactly what he did to my niece.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Chris know. When he was on vacation, when he was, I think it was a US Army, something like that, he came to Jamaica. He had sex with my 13-year-old niece. This happened years ago. Because he was an ex-police in Jamaica, no one go to the station. Because he claimed he was a bad man police from back then. But one thing my auntie always tell me, whatever in the dark always come to light. You're on YouTube all these days making videos about Dons and all these people. But you're not talking about the slackness that you have done to my niece. Chris, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You create a WhatsApp group and painting a picture like you is this good guy. You're not a good guy. You're a molester, a predator.
Now, this a drunker, yeah. Come on from the screen with a good dirty thinking face. This a drunker, yeah. And next one, where they make one way. Going to the police force to commit these atrocities against the girl and boy. Can't done with a drunker there. And people have the guts sit down and listen about you name police and everything. You have to scrutinize them, you have to get real. You don't aiding and betting pedophile. Me can't do that. You know? Me want to send that to prison. It's a piece of shit. When you sit down and think you can use, they seem like them sergeants are now little girl, you abuse people. The jail paid with too, you know. And big boy, can me just show some of them. Again, tied one of them, just show them. See? Them dangerous, all them do is come out and say, yeah. Like people are idiot. This woman, that's why I say the police say investigate this. But this woman, the one who do the affidavit, she will not do an affidavit and I tell you and I give you and I say she and a woman were a friend. That means she can call the friend. Shall I tell the place Cox Street? You know what is how she name her thing with Agintai? And she'll tell her where them go and everything. If you talk to her, she hear the whole thing. But them try to silence her. The other one with query. She not interested and the case short. Then you see the one they up there dance. Turn it around and put it back in. That's why them not want the book. That look a nasty one you know what about my young police. It's a nasty, it's a germs. This woman I tell you everything about him, friend them. And the one by dead, I call by name and release the picture them to you. And tell you which part him come, him friend and who him friend did I talk to. Them give details. And I like somebody can call him and say, hey, if that or that, you know, but when you listen this, you know, I'm the details of like, you know, really investigate and know when people tell the truth, you know. Yes. You can look at things with these. And you just say, oh, go check if him not don't harm. Oh, she don't know all these things. You can go down there. Because them have to kick him out too, you know. Yes. Okay, I'm going to go use him, go on there, so. And say them want to hurt him and then, you know. So these are the things. Remember, he's a judges. He's a killer. I mean, I have no file with him, you know, from police, you know. Enough. But you, you know, you package him. As I tell my brethren, you know, you want to hand everything over to the FBI. I wish we had do that. Because you have to send him to prison. You can't have them pedophile having up and down. No way. You see? He have to go to prison. See, so one of the file where we get up on him. I have to go to this. You have people him and him train. You have people with them work from Mount Bay. You have people where him and him not crime together. You have people who sell the drugs when him take away 1 hour. You have people who no foul. When him a car for a big money, them dead. And all kind of, so you have a bag of things. You have them, yeah, man. You have things there, you know. So you have to have things like that and put it together. And when you send it out upon him, you're not him. We're not joke. See? But pedophile, we're not rampant. That the nastiness we are pedophile. We're not rampant it. See? You're the woman now. You're again now.
When Chris leave United States, came to Jamaica on a vacation, I'm telling you about decades ago.
Yeah,
My niece was 13 at the time. My niece was coming from school. This incident happened in Bagwalk. We took her to Kingston. She got big by the big press, everything. My niece never ready for a man because she was only 13. But you know to manipulate people's mind, Chris.
Identify.
You took her, you have sex with her. My sister found out. You send all the threats to the family.
Threat.
Make sure it don't reach in the media and everything.
Reach a media now.
We couldn't do nothing about it because everyone was afraid of you. Your friend that called Lando with something like that passed away. He exactly know what took place. And if he was alive right now, Chris, and willing to speak, he would speak on the matter. Vincent Marshall, all of them.
Vincent Marshall, one final.
Chris, don't let me speak. I'll go live on the internet. When I found out about your YouTube page, I hear that you got a WhatsApp group. This thing should be out long time. We'll never go to the police station or nothing. You understand? When I found out about the WhatsApp group, and I reached into the WhatsApp group, you see what I did? The one voice note that I sent to you, and said, Chris, don't let I show my face. You didn't even reply. You removed me from that WhatsApp group. A lot of people out of that WhatsApp group text me personally. I got phone calls from that WhatsApp group. And all the things you've been talking on your YouTube page, you made up a lot of lies, Chris. You kill innocent people. I know a guy that you killed in Clarendon innocently. Innocently. And you bragged about it.
Brag.
Chris, time is now for justice for my niece that you rape.
Done with the drunker, you know. Yeah, man, we're done with Turkey Vulture. Done with the drunker there. Yes, man. Done with it. See? Done with it, man. Now it's a drunker, man. Now it's a drunker. See? So we never, hey, we have a whole you, man. Because we have something with it, you know. It's unbelievable, you know. Because you forget how it work with and everything and gather the whole of these things. And you see now the whole thing and the whole organization. It's a criminal. I know me not like pedophile. I born pedophile. But blame the government. We blame the government for the sex registry. And when Dr. Clark come out and talk about 2 million and about una again, about this and that gone down. Not gone down, because police talked to me yesterday and tell me say not gone down. Yes? Not gone down. So them start doing percentage. I trick them, so them want to trick voters and trick Jamaica, you know. And them say people, you know, you can't Andrew one is. Andrew one is now coming to politics from 1997. That's 28 years, and them have 28 bank account. 28 years, 97, 28 years, right? We have 27 bank account, 28 bank account too. From 97 to now, 28. So, you know, and I have 28 bank account, I'm making my mark, you know. Eh? Yeah, man. You see me, I say? Yes. No, Jaja. In the Bible, yeah. Lost of time, sister. Them people are well. We don't say no male speech because some man have pride and all kind of things and morals. Them not live like some people there. Because number one, your kids them are you, you know. Yeah, man, your kids them are you. Your kids them are you, your wife or your husband, and I want to make them, you know. So them come from you. All of them are you. Have them own thinking and everything, but are you. Yeah, them hurt the creator, you know. So you can put your, you know, like how someone put themselves with them own family member. You know, them they are sinners, man. Believe that to the royals. Yeah, you know what? That's why when people say royal, you know, we not to take up the royal thing there, you know. And you know, like how someone that thing say, you know, royal straight, you know, we take it up. Because, you know, you have some people in royal, them live that way. Incest way, and it look right, and you're royal for do it. You know, your eye when you know, say no. No, man. You get handicapped and all kind of things, you know. Try. See? Them want to call it royal for them thing. But we not live that, you know, she's not royal. You know, royal live. Yes, yes. Seeing it wrong. Your kids them come from you, man. You know, violate your kids them, man. See, not you. You know, and I foot everything I walk on earth. I see my you, your blood, you're lying. So nice, you see them prosper. And you know, you can't think about your kid or yourself, you think about, you know. Yes. See, but enough people don't think that way there because them stupid, you know. Them dumb. Now when you touch them become baby now, and we see over 4,000 of them molest. And we see where, you know, yes. Yeah man, no morals, Yankee best. And we see over 4,000 of them get molest. And we see that they come baby now. And me hear all them youth that talk, the brother come and look for him sister can't find her. Then him go call back the man and say, you know, says you would kill my sister and put her in a barrel. You still have to do the autopsy, you still have to eliminate suspect. Don't just lock up on one suspect because him they do a rape and him come out. You know, lock up on one suspect. So for we just real policing now. Anybody first go find her and second and thing. Remember, you still have to do what you have to do. Yeah, same way. Yeah, man. Say Livingston, Edward, big up yourself. Yeah. No, Livingston, when them try all kind of things, you know, I not say Andrew Wallace, he must step on the ballot. You can't make them man a trick you, you know. Them not have no morals. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, George. You're right. Too many men are not protected. Them a joker, man. And then, let me tell you, they don't respect themselves. Right? Hear this now. You can a big man and then when you look now, you're a big man and you get a grand youth and you have some big youth. You can remember, don't diss your kids them. So you couldn't go a road and you look at your biggest set of kids them too, you know. You can't go a road and go size up and go, no, because you disrespect your kids them and your grandkids them too. So you size up when you look some little young girl, you're a big man and some little young girl now where you come here, you let on yourself too. You know, no respect for yourself. See? Them little young girl, your daughter, them man, and niece and nephew. But you have some big man where look at them leave them wife, and then pick up them little young girl and when them a baby for them, and younger than all your kids them too, you know. How would that work? No, me have to ask how it work. Younger than your kids. You can't do that. Hmm? The more you advance and more you as an elder now, you have to set some example and rules. But them man and them just do all kind of little things. See? Them just crazy all kind of little weird. I mean, make can't situate still. You understand? Them young girl, your daughter, them and grandkids, them know and everything. You can't do that. It's wrong. I'm in a business with some man want to say, we don't live Hollywood. You wait in Hollywood. That's wrong too. And where Shera do with that little young boy who almost 39 or so and she around 79 or that a foolish, that a garbage. That is granted and no respect. You see? Yeah. No, you see, when them come with the sex offender, listen. Let me play with him say again, you know. Because this a garbage too, you know. Let me play with him say again. Chuck. Then right, Chuck. You hear him say again, yeah. Turn it up. This don't make no sense.
If a person having been convicted of a sexual offense and has been given a fixed term and has served it and is now back in the community, would it not be a second sentence in the public at large when they say that's a sex offender?
Myself, them commit the crime and do the time and come back in the community. You can't blow the. So, if you know a man where just rape a little baby if you come back in the same community, sir. You have a sex registry and you have to move. And you don't want to go in a little pit with them. You have to protect them. What happened to you? Yeah? You say something happened to them? Because you have so much of them involved in so much thing and it prove. We just show it. Eh? This bad. It's nasty. Too much of them involved in this predator business that, you know what, go for no feathers. Because enough of them, remember Queenie, them no good neither, and Big Mama, them no good enough. So it's a way to protect the whole of them, you know. Because you might have do something and somebody can under age run up and start calling them name, you know. And fling out some proof on them, you know. And know them just nail themselves in a coffin. Yeah, them just nail in a coffin and nail on themselves. So them, by protecting themselves, them leave the whole society vulnerable. Yes. The little kids, them not protect them. Especially the pedophile, because all the people get raped too. So the rape of them, that's why them launch an attack. No, your past laws say everything else. But when it comes to pedophile and the rape at large, you not touch it. Are the government to blame for this? That remember, you know, so it turned out to be the same youth. So it turned out to be him then. Right? Are the government to blame for this? Can you just release him and then nobody know about him until they hear this and then you just hear this now on TV? When him come commit something again? Yeah. You understand? Yeah, you understand? Saying? No, but Janet, as me say, no. We don't want to hear if I know one thing me hear about me here with pan and when somebody come and attack now, and when them have pan 5. Them have that pan 5 when I come from thing. Them never say 2 and 3 and thing. Them have that pan 5 that are number 1. But who find her, you know, all right. Let me tell you up front always, Steve. Well, like when police, them have to eliminate people out of there. Everybody are suspect till them move your 1-1. If you find somebody, remember a family friend or something, somebody do this. If it's a stranger, him now put in a barrel and cover you with your own clothes, or him get the clothes from. That mean him now your house. That you them love for going to the house before. Them say next child is dead. And the next child go outside, but them never say nothing now, what have you. So the child couldn't identify that person because them say the bigger brother. Come and see it. And the man was say it. Him say, well, them that stay with him and cook and give them. But that day, know him, another I can cook and give them. No, him said the brother come and ask if him see her. And him said, no. Say him can't find her. Let me play it back. See, you can't find her. See? And then after him can't find her, he turn, he might go in bed. He never said cook this time or nothing. The brother come call and say, you would kill her and put her in a barrel. That them said the brother said, you would kill her and put her in a barrel. Yeah, son, not my word. That's what the news or I just say. So you see, sometimes you have some monkey winch, fling at the thing, and I want to hear that more. And the police, them just do, they are taps in it for do, and them swab and them deal with the DNA. You understand? Yeah, you understand? You have to do investigation. You need to do the DNA. Because remember, you know, let me show you something, you know, enough time. All right. For instance, remember over Treadwell Park, when the police them, yes, Cabina Senate is not their alleged, you know. But me I said the report when me I hear, you still have to eliminate suspect. Close more friend and thing, not a one somebody. When come and stay at the house now, I'm stay down the road, not on that road according to them. They're gonna play it back. So you have to eliminate suspect same way. You have to make sure do DNA, do the blood testing, and you're supposed to have film one. You understand? Yes. Chuck, I'm going to argue out whether I can think this bad. Yeah. Yeah. School children. Even all right, the school children now, all him, your name call up and so little thing, you know, and do that. So the school children now, me see him put out something on one of them tweet or something. Yes, that about the PMP, them and bad mind because you might do all them are foolishness again, you know. Me never show it, you know, Barrington because I do not show that. Because people listen. When a government at work, you have to face reality. You have to come in and start work from day one. Like you say, first 100 days. Your first 100 days to start. And then you start make miss up. Like that will false. Because you're over there, so and you come and say, who not do this? Then you say people, then you say you and your wife start. Because them come with a different thing again, you know. A 3 different things I hear from him. Each time I'm talking, him change my posting with a 16-year-old boss. At 15, them say the whole thing can come in their 16. You see? And him and them wife edit and them go get boss. But you get the boss, all right. So tell me the ulterior motive for you now. Why you're over there from what? 2000? When from him over there from when? Like 18 years now or more? So you never concern and get boss to them from this long time. That's how your wife go get boss so you concern and you give to JUTC. If JUTC are run it and them a collect fee, that is not no structure about bus and a school bus that, but they're talking about a school bus. That's a JUTC bus, the bus system. And then you so desperate that I want spending on one money, and then pay so come to your ear that they might buy a phone. But I don't know, I don't understand this guy, you know. But we know some politics in my play. Be a politics, be a garage. Yes. When I make no sense. It can't, it's not consistent. It lie, you know, it's not consistent. Them roll go so. Listen. The truth comes straight. So you know a lie, you know, when you hear somebody come and then lick you with one thing and then they lick you with something else, and then they lick you something around there so, and then go around there so. It's not straight. When you put the whole three of them and tell me what, him text now, but him put two of them pan video. So when you play one and play the other, it don't make no sense what I say. It don't make no sense. Can say the government are coming in and then that will be conflict of interest, you know, and abuse of office. Because you can be the Minister for Transport and for electricity, right? Yes. Minister of Transport and that thing there, yes. And you gonna string people house. In your era. Remember you can't pay the light bill with that to block you. You're gonna string it. And now you say you give them boss. Remember, other people want boss to you. If it's a system, you have to put in a system of benefit for the whole Jamaica. You can't start yourself. Can't take an interest and all kind of things that. Yes, and that's true. And if I want to go buy the bus, that means straight buy and vote same way. Where must say it don't make no sense. He must show up himself. Trick himself and trick the people them, you know. When the people them want a bridge, that not ready, you know. That not ready, you know. Bridge are built on already, you know. But you see this though, the one of them busy now, and out all bread and chicken. And when them do the right thing, them not doing it. Because the right thing is say, make sure we have sex registry. With all these pieces of nastiness tonight. They don't want to do it. They don't want you read them name. They don't want them name call and them have it, you know. Some of the big boys, them are the big one, them are politics, them just take time and try to get out of this thing and then operate things same way. By the way, put man up drive all bus, the one bus, the granny bus. You don't know, remember you can't smoke. You're not supposed to smoke. No weed, you're not supposed to drink. You're supposed to have police record. They're supposed to look at your background. Go where you live, find out. Same like if you are going to certain hijab and them that test the same thing. They have to vet you. You have to get vetted. If you drive school picnic, you can't trust them. See the young Jamaican one day, the one they were work for and do this them. See the little girl, them push him up now and now live far up, I try to do it. I try to pop him rape. We don't hear nothing about the case neither. Because you have a straight 5 down there try, you know, get rid of cases. Jamaica have this problem and no a child month. Them should have in an emergency. All right. Instead of them in an emergency, to put out the sex registry, it should have been easy thing. You know what them do? Them put out seatbelt sitting. I tried, you for leave the people them for walk out 10 miles go home. That you can draw them in a bush and rape them. I know it's still up on the book. Because you have 4 taxi man them and I go take it and I go just sit down and make you do this to them. And make your friend themselves seatbelt. You can't carry no pitney under 12. 12 and under. None. So the government, you know, come up with something for harm the kids even more. Because they're not critical thinkers. See, they're just some pedophile government, criminal chopper government. See? So they want the public more. And because my brethren, save him the boat or so. See? I forgot to play back that thing there, you know. Remember play it first. Remember play this back first. Remember play this first. Because I mean, I understand that report, different report each time. I mean, yeah, report, yeah.
Good afternoon. I'm Deidre Ann Gordon with the Midday News.
Yesterday.
There is anger and grief among residents of Job Lane in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, following the murder and rape of a 9-year-old girl yesterday. The body of Kelsey Farragon, a student of St. John's Primary School, was found inside a barrel, covered with pieces of clothing at her home about 9 p.m. The incident is reported to have occurred shortly after Kelsey's mother departed for work early in the day. Another child escaped harm. Residents told Radio Jamaica News that the suspect is known to them and is before the court on a sexual offense charge. He returned to the community yesterday.
He just come from jail yesterday.
Yeah,
jail come from a said rape case. Bail get.
So him come from the, but when we the police, they might have the footage of that, make a play it back. So him just come from same rape case and a bail him get, right? Yesterday, but police are 10 days. So that's why I say, you know, because the police have a record with that. So I can listen to the police with a part there. So they must say him come from jail yesterday. Yeah, again.
He says the child's murder has hit hard as he fed and watched over her and her siblings in the evenings while their mother was at work.
He watched over them, he fed and watched them in the evening.
Normally when I come from work, one of them would have the right here, so we'd be in my yard and
in a yard.
Till the mother come. When I come, I big brother alone, Mr. and him saying, can't find the people. So I say, remember you can't find the little girl.
So them that eat over yard. So the big brother come and say they can't find her. So, oh, you mean you can't find the little girl? All right, remember one here again.
And thing, I see me, so he said, I go back a bed. So me go, you know, so I take a rest my bed. When me hear him come and me do what I said. That's why you know, so one boy kill my sister and push him in the bed. You know, so what you said? I saw come make you all out jump up now and talk and go find a little bit in the bed.
A resident of Job Lane, Spanish Town. In the meantime, another resident of Job Lane remembers Kelsey as a beautiful and loving child. She says the community is in mourning.
She bright. She bright. She have a future in her. She bright. Pretty girl. Come let me look on her, you see her, she a smile.
And then worse, we are in child month.
And Jesus, Father. We are in child month and this happened. We're supposed to take care. We're supposed to be a village to everybody.
Supposed to be a village to our...
A resident of Job Lane, Spanish Town, speaking with St. Catherine correspondent Devon Fletcher. The country is observing Child Month under the theme, Act Now, Stand Against Child Abuse and Exploitation. Meanwhile, the police are urging the suspect in the rape and murder of the child to surrender.
We, the police, have commenced investigation. And we have strong leads thus far. We know the direction in which we are pursuing this case, and we are asking for the perpetrator, please turn yourself in.
So let me ask you something. A case like this, if you get rape and thing, enough DNA that stuff in our barrel. No, on the beat, you say the mother careless. Man just released from prison, yeah. Supervising children. No, they never say him. They never say him a supervise no kid. No, child on the beat, if you listen to this good still, you know. Because the police just said this. Because you have everybody come and say something else. I mean, if you cut, me the man, me like listen keenly still. Yes. You understand? Yeah. So, and the mother leave that man to supervise our kid. Them never say that. The man has said him next door, feed them and everything are there. The bigger brother say I look for her and can't find her. The one that same feed her every day, but him ready to go sleep. Then the bigger brother come back and say, no, someone killed my sister and put her in her barrel. The one that never see him over there either. See? Yes. So let me continue this.
This is a very difficult and emotional one for both the police and also the family members. We want for justice to prevail, and we believe in no stones unturned for this one.
If no stone unturned, they still eliminate some people. The one who find her and think, just follow me. Just tweet for us, please, on yourself. Just tweet. Do it, do the right thing. Do that any. Because remember, you know, no care what you do, him just release. But me I can play where the police them say again in the 7 o'clock news. Me I can play that too. Yeah. You understand? Me I can play that too. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. No, the man never know Claudette to say on the beat fact. No. Remember say we not talk about the mother leaving them. If you talk about that, but him never supervise. Them never say him a the man will come from prison as supervisor. They never say the police don't tell me that neither.
And the officer for the St. Catherine North Police Division, Deputy Superintendent Commando Toms. And Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Tang, says the killing of the 9-year-old is an outrage, particularly in the time when the police have been effectively reducing the number of murders by double digits. Dr. Chang says this horrific act will not go unpunished. He says the full force of the law will be brought to bear on the perpetrator, and he has directed Commissioner of Police to utilize every available resource to bring those responsible to justice. Dr. Chang adds that this tragedy demands more than just the capture of criminals. He says it compels all good citizens to confront the deep-seated issues within the society.
So himself if we confront the deep that sitting issue in a society, right? Oh, you do that. Oh, this man do it. Yeah. Yes. Oh, this man, oh, you do this. When you don't know who is pedophile around you, who have a rape 3-year-old, 4 and 5-year-old and baby. When them same one refuse to give you a sex, let me tell you sexual history, you know. I know it have a problem. So you have your phone. And somebody will come next door to me right now, we're a pedophile. Me I can get a text. But I forget it. So them are make me know say a pedophile are in your ear, you know. That and that, and maybe you look out against them have to move or something, you know. You understand? Yes. Same. So you have to know who in your ear a pedophile near to you or something. You can get it. Yeah. You understand? See? Yeah, I can get that. You can get it. So if you give it the sexual history and you don't know say Janko is a pedophile. Well, we know say him a pedophile. Chris, we know say that's a real pedophile. But we don't know say a pedophile if they are a mile away from you living at that yard and this. If they, you understand? So you know your next door neighbor if a pedophile or not. If him not, you're not going to get nothing. See? If him a move from this up, say him a move from, him a come to the area, you know, you could have rejected him. You might let him go up and but a pedophile, him charge for this affects already, that already him do this time, and you know. So it brief you. So you have man here, I go and warn him, and say, listen me, nobody come in here, come bring your little arms house in here, you know, because we know what you're doing, you know. So we have your fire there, you know. You know business, but remember, you know, if you have a victim, we are 3 and 4, that victim, them live with it, Dr. Crab, and nasty Chuck, you live with that favor. So them scared. I remember another the kid alone, you're scared the mother, the father, the brother, you're scared the whole family because they might live with a traumatization till the rest of them life. So him can come out and feel good. You don't know your past, and you don't know him, you know. That child I grew up in rape her when she had 3, I come back and rape her again when she had 12. Even don't know because she remember even when she had 3. I come do the same thing again. Eh? You understand this wrong? Yes, son, big up. Happy Mother's Day to you, you know, and all of the mothers who just join and thing, you know, same way. You know, when they watch back the show, them know where I say. We are super granddad, you know, so we know ramp, you know. And we have granddaughter and son too. So, you know, you can't make that pass. You know, you have son and daughter and granddaughter and son. And you have grandnieces and nephew too. And you have great-grandnieces and nephew. Yes. See? Yeah, so you know, we are super granddad. Yeah, man. Super great granduncle and all kind of things. See? Yes. You understand? So, we so the good thing is that this we have about it straight. Yes. We have about it straight. And we don't want the jungle where the police must do that place. Who find her? Remember, you know, anyway, if you find a man, my brethren say my drive, and him find a man dead in one of the trailer. And him say the police, when him can, they put him have to stay there. And them have to do what them have to do. If you find somebody dead, you know, them that just let you go and you just go free, so we don't know, you can just say, well, me find a murder. It happened in the state and all over the place. It happened that man, youth want to kill them mother and them father. Youth, you know, pay a man to kill him mother and father. But you see, US police and Canadian police and UK police, them and I eat that. See? It happened that them are kill them mother and father because they want the riches. And pay a man to kill them mother and father. And then come on about like them, and them set it up. Police crack it. When you go eat, when you set it up, when you do this and that. It happened that you have guy, I think man from Pakistan, him daughter working now. And it's up, you know. Him daughter working now, McDonald's, but she date a guy with them I say, she date out her race. And them do that justice, the Anna killing there. And them tell lie. But tell me what, I think the feds are watching because him join them at some different group. And them wire in place and them never know. So them have the killing. So the Fed touched the police when them see where I go. And them capture it. When them all around, stab out to death and everything. And the mother say, die, you must die. So them sentence them. Yeah? But them come with a fabricated story. So we are saying, the one of them crime scene there. When man of them crime scene, they are family friend. Because they don't know you. Somebody a raper, we just a pass through, not have the time for put in a barrel and cover you up. Him don't. And use all the clothes on them. If there is no fingerprint, we say the police should do them job properly. Make sure you eliminate some people out of that. You find her, we not keep her who find her. Same like how this guy can go trouble. It's a legend trouble when I'm family member. You have some other guy which trouble them family member too, you know. See? So we just want to put hype on him, but we can't find him. And then you hear say, boy, we can't find him one day and then bury them, get rid of him too. See? So we just want to make sure him, but in the meantime, you have a body, do the right work, DNA must step and share and everything and take who find our DNA too. It does eliminate them. Do it to just eliminate you. Because if they must have some DNA and everything there. Take these things and eliminate them. You understand? Yeah. See? Just eliminate them out of the whole thing. But everybody, you run yourself, you say you used to do this. Automatically is a suspect too. Not in a bad way, but you have to be a suspect. You can't just say, yeah, a man them coming up and just come on. So I am the suspect, you know. I am do it, you know. And you say, you see, no, because him they do it already, you know. So I'm to some other guy intention. Do right policing, man. Start the right policing, yeah? All right. Remember play this. That's what me just play. Remember play the one on TV now. Remember play about the one on TV. The later one. Remember play about this.
Is to do its job.
Jungle justice never solves a problem. I understand how they feel.
Let me do that one.
There was not a dry eye in sight at 50C Job Lane in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, as family, friends, and residents tried to come to terms with the tragic death of 9-year-old Kelsey Ferrigan.
The whole community agreed to that.
It was here that she was last seen alive on Friday.
I like what it's a sight and soul, me I say. Yeah, Andrew. You have to do everything right. All right. So when you come here, you can't make it, nobody can, you know, just make it. You just, when you do it in a professional way. If you, when you find somebody, and like, cause sometimes them book up who find the body, you know, and I went up and down and a search, when you look at them too, you know. Serious, you know. Yes. So when you do, you eliminate suspect. Somebody did your house, you're the first, police in a them place, you're the first suspect. You find the body, you're the first suspect, you know. We now say just you, but we have to eliminate you, we have to do real police work. See? You go get somebody and when you do everything, you ask about what on him. You have to do this. You understand? If we have proper DNA, I think we're supposed to, you know, I them go try, we're supposed to. We will check, because not proper again in Jamaica, you know, really, you know, I do much of everything, you know. We have so much pedophile and thing. But make we hear this. Make we listen and report because we are dissect something. Make we hear this. Make we hear this.
There was not a dry eye in sight at 50C Job Lane in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, as family, friends, and residents tried to come to terms with the tragic death of 9-year-old Kelsey Ferrigan.
The whole community agree with each other.
It was here that...
Look there. You see there? You put a little piece of tape. If a foreign that know them seal up that, the first thing you find out, we could take some soap by your hand, we take some things from you, just the next one, but we used to cook here and everything, we take something from you same time. Not for 2 and 3 days, you go beard again, we want to take something from you same time. Just do the right thing. No disrespect, but we have to do the work. If you say she get molested, this will take these things from you same time. Still I run DNA, you know. But we still have to do that, you know. You understand? We still have to do that. Swab your hand, them swab this. Swab your private parts too. Swab everything. Saying? Yes. You come and think we have to do the whole thing. Search some DNA, this and the one. We have to do everything right. Not true. It's not gonna harm, you know. Remember, you know, let me tell you something. If police come to you for the certain things, and as long as you're innocent like this thing and you find, you know, I'm not worried about, you know. Of course, make them do the work. You know, even a recheck. Do your work. You understand? Do your work. Nothing wrong with that. See, but we have to start with a way there. Because we are talking about first world status and first world country. Do it like first world country. See? We don't rule out nothing. You understand? So watch out. So we see people and the way and police are touch them, the way they're supposed to sterile now, you know. And you do your right thing, you know. Yeah. Watch out.
She was last seen alive on Friday with her younger sibling. Now, several hours later, her body would have been found stuffed in a barrel. The residents are alleging that she was sexually assaulted. The suspect, a known sex offender, and a family friend in this close-knit residence.
He is Giovanni Ellis, otherwise called Cooley, also known as Cooleyman. And we are inviting him to turn himself in no later than 5 p.m. today.
According to head of the Area 5 Police, Assistant Commissioner Christopher Phillips, Giovanni Ellis was recently released on bail for an assault case involving a child.
He was out on bail about 10 days ago. He was released.
TVJ.
The police say not 1 day. Yeah, them say 1 day just come. Them say 10 days. No, them that all right. So yeah, this. So the man, but they said him come out 1 day. The next door neighbor, we don't take this now from the police because him, as a senior soup, he in a jail, and them have you upon bail, him can just check, him can check that and him has to say 10 days. This is a job for the police where knows that 10 days, you release now. You hear me say 10 days? So we don't take that from him. See? So me, you see when them not care who talk, if you can cut through with them attack, you know. They cut through with them attack because them don't know when them release. See? If I 1 day, that means I release Thursday and then do this Friday. Police are nearly 2 weeks in release now. Okay? All right. So me take that from the police. Not what the man tell me 1 day. Me take this from the police. Continue.
The news understands that Ellis does not live on Job Lane and was
so him not live there.
Only staying there with family since being out on bail. And our news team also learned that this wasn't his first offense either. He was arrested and charged in 2013 for the sexual assault of a female relative.
She was 12 years old at the time.
Was how old?
12. When she got raped by him. He knocked her out with a post order. We went to court and him get 3-year sentence. We never expect him to come out back and continue doing these things.
But she thought, but the police came out from bail now, right? But she said get 3 years and she never expect him to come out and continue come to these things. All right. Continue. That's a year, you know.
And although his family was forgiving then, this time around, they've publicly banished him. While acknowledging the role that the suspect's family has played in assisting the police so far, Member of Parliament Olivia Grange is appealing to residents to allow the security forces to do its job.
Jungle justice never solves a problem. I understand how they feel, I understand the emotion, I understand the anger. Because I'm angry. But the law should take its course.
Them like show political part. No, them say him stay. Him not come from, him never live pan the lane, but him stay there when him release. That mean him there for the 10. From him release. That's it say no. It's not one day. Can not go back in him house. Like him come from around there, but not pan job lane. But him go there, so him have to stay when them put him out on bail. So him depend it for like more than a one day. Like a them there. On the lane since him release. You understand? That them say no. Let me play it back and make you hear it again.
And a family friend in this close-knit residence.
He is Giovanni Ellis, otherwise called Cooley, also known as Coolie Man. And we are inviting him to turn himself in no later than 5 p.m. today.
According to head of the Area 5 Police, Assistant Commissioner Christopher Phillips, Giovanni Ellis was recently released on bail for an assault case involving a child.
He was out on bail. About 10 days ago, he was released.
TVJ News understands that Ellis does not live on Job Lane and was only staying there with family since being out on bail.
Since being out on bail. And at 10 days himself. So you have to listen good enough because I know my ears not treat me. So him not live pan Job Lane itself. Him go stay there with family since being out on bail. Yeah? So him that did it for nearly 2 weeks. Yeah? So the family them pan that lane and they must stay since being out pan bail. Say 10 days. Police are 10 days. Yeah, man. But Maxine, as I said before, them go on the sex registry. I just that way I ask them for I don't want no more excuse. Because you know, voting politician for dictate to you, you know. You know, vote them in for dictate to you. Then we have to ask it again because that's but you said we have the list on a key where him do. And then you know, give my uncle one of them things that you put under you want the people, them none at all. You just let go anybody pan we. And then the later we might not get to the bottom of this guy, yes, and get shot and killed. That don't make no sense. You wrap up a case. See? It don't make no sense. See? If you study them movements of pedophile and what them doing all kind of things that will draw them to them, you know. You understand? Them not do these things. You know, some psychic, some people that with some sick brains like dirty thinking, young, I call him, when a Jamaica different police person, for make a piece of shit that about Jamaica young police guy. That's that next piece of psychic piece of shit. Yes. But I figure out prison. Yes. See, I real part man. Yeah, man, both girls and boys. So you know, we know him have figure out prison. Him figure out prison. See? And then dangerous because when I let him in the JCF have some wolf right, you know. And then him stay there up and do some activity there in dent up the place. And then run. And then come back with him light thinking he can cover it. But him wasn't no police as police, no detective, that piece of shit. And that's not big dirty thinking paper. See? But as I said before, eliminate who talk or who find our body. You have to eliminate them too. Yes. That's in a precaution where eliminate them. You find somebody there, so you know, just go to a police station and say, find a man dead, you know. You be a suspect, or you're finding that you take a barber statement or whatever, you know, just find people dead and them low you so. You understand? Or you used to keep her. Let me play our next news. The first news kind of, the first one I know, it'll make you think again. Because the mother leave them go to work. And this again, ma'am, you know, I mean, I talk to all of the mother, if you go to work and you can get a little nanny or some family member for leave them with. Don't leave no 9 and 10-year-old with smaller kid in the house. We never know say it's a bigger brother was there. Them come in. You understand? That's wrong too, yeah? We know you have to go look at a meal and them say must is like single mother, but you must, you know, a mother or somebody. The kids them you have to keep all right. So a two-part of family them have, you know. And when if you alone can do, you must can reach out to him. Like, take the man go to family court. But it can't that you know, as a mom, you know, you want to feed and things. I mean, you know, kind of people are born, you know. But me like say through this. Happy Mother's Day to you too. We not born you. Because me have to understand the situation. So I will not burn you out. See, but we just give some reality. And two other mothers, because I know it's hard. And you have to say them have to get feed. You understand? You have to say them, you have to feed them too. So we know it's hard. Oh, yeah man. Oh. All right, yeah, nails, Happy Mother's Day. Yeah man. See? But let me play this too now. And it has sound away. What them said to me, it has sound away. But let me play this too now. These are the first news. See? It's sound away, you know, to me, you know. No to way about it, you know. Okay. Hear the news here. Hear this. Where the Jamaica say me hear this.
Good morning. It's Saturday, May 10. I'm Derek Wilkes, and now the news. The St. Catherine North Police are investigating the brutal rape and murder of a 9-year-old girl at Job Lane in Spanish Town yesterday. It's reported that the child and her younger sister were left at home by their mother while she went to work. It's further reported that shortly after their mother's departure, the younger sibling ran to a female vendor in the community who kept her for the day, thinking.
So, if you know the mother, when I play this out, I'm going to say something.
That her sister was at school. About 5 p.m., another sibling discovered the 9-year-old's body inside a barrel at the house during a search for her. Her murder comes at a time when the country is observing Child Month. It's further reported that shortly after their mother's departure, the younger sibling ran to a female vendor in the community who kept her for the day, thinking that her sister was at school. About 5 p.m., another sibling discovered the 9-year-old's body inside a barrel at the house during a search for her. Her murder comes at a time when the country is observing Child Month under the theme, Act Now, Stand Against Child Abuse and Exploitation.
But you see, if this a report, because Derek Wilkes, big up yourself, Derek Wilkes. Them man are straight man. Them man, we know them from the 80s, we know Derek Wilkes. You know. Straight man, yeah man, them man are good. Same Derek Wilkes. All right, Derek Wilkes, man. Yeah, you see? The report here, and the report. If it report, that means the police that give RJR this report. But the report not sound good. The first report, and I don't know. It not sound good in the match, still a one, and the third one. Report, them, you don't know how the reporter move. Because the report to RJR and he report. The child, after the mother leave the 9-year-old, can you have a bigger sibling, but you never hear you leave them with it. So the 9-year-old with a smaller sibling. And after she depart, the smaller sibling run go to a female vendor when they hear from. Yes. And the female vendor keep her because she think, but if she can run come to you, why you not ask her where is the sister? You think say, and you keep her because you think say, so the mother that leave the baby there alone. You ever see the mother leave the baby alone at home? Because the female vendor must, somebody will know the mother too. And when they're too far, the baby run come to you and you don't question the baby. And the baby just run come to you and I say nothing. Say, my sister not danger, somebody that trouble my sister, no. Just come to you and then you keep the sister. Oh, what is that one? Like 7, 6, 5, because they can't talk. And they just keep up thinking, say the 9-year-old there at school. Come on, vendor man, when I drop yard man, a villager drop yard man. Eh? And then 5, but him couldn't find out 5 in the barrel because the man said when him come in, And him go in bed because him cook in the evening when him come in. And the brother come and ask see her and them never see her. So him say him go bed now for go in bed in the night this. When the brother come and say, you know, the man kill and put her in a barrel. So all them gay, the earlier reports are 5 in the evening. That in the man now come in and go in bed. I'm saying used to keep her and cook for her. And the child will run out after the mother gone. Run out. But no mention nothing about the sister to a vendor. When you don't know say the sister there at school, the child that must run out. Who are you over there? She'll say, I'm me one. Because if she run out, we do just keep her run a question. Just somebody run out to you in a question and say, who are you over the yard? Or why you come out? As a vendor, as a bigger person, you thinking, say the bigger sister gone to school, that's why. So the mother leave, just leave the little baby them and just leave and just can't, so that don't look good. It not sound good neither. So the reporter was the first one, and then the afternoon one, then the night one, I hear some different thing, different shape. You know, but it not straight. So I said just use everything as suspect. Yeah. But oh, the lady no question. All right. So if me know so you have 2 youth over here, me I sell down the road, yeah, so. And I said the little one run, me I said you run come outside with your sister there, with your brother. Them no question her. When me just keep her and things said that I want there at school. All of me keep her for. So me keep her around, she just run and me just make sure just stay with me. No question. Ask. No question ask. And then yes, I find them in the barrel. Remember, you know, them just said that reported. But it moved in my post. 3 different reports, me just hear the quiet. That's why I like this keenly, you know. Yes. And this is wrong because you are the big person or you're a vendor. A female vendor themselves, you know. But the child run go next to her, where the one say, look about her. You know. You just run out and then you not ask a question. You just think, say, the next sister gone to school. So the mother that just leave. She know you as a vendor. But she never just take the child and just can't stay with me, them stay with it till the brother come now. Yeah. You understand? Ever, you know, gone on. But you listen when them say them report, I couldn't them report. That's why I like listening. You know, me not just come and talk. Me like listen and me dissect and me I tell them what to do and it or something. Right? And we going back to the sex registry. We going back to sex registry. But this don't really make sense to me neither. Come here listen very quick, so I listen the midday news and then I listen the evening news and I hear, you know, this a child run to you, just the after the mother gone. So you don't see the mother gone. And if you do vending and all the way them go to school, them have to pass, you can think to the other one going to school. Me no know. And you just keep a child and you don't question the child. The child run out in the road, come to you and you just keep her and not say nothing. My God. Can you say something to say, well, somebody I do my sister this, because she run out. Somebody if I do the sister something where she witness. Eh? You understand? But you know, the story, and remember this jar and it tell them them report and then find the body 5. No, the body move from 5 because the guy are beat to go and bed. Him come from work at the evening, they look about something for them couldn't find her, the brother couldn't find her. But the brother look for she, but them me not hear them mention for the little one neither. Does she? And the brother, if the brother come in and get back the little one, they say, well, me have to run out of the yard because a man come in and take her. Nothing. You just look for she. What happened to the little one? They never even mentioned to them I look for the little one. That story, it's something not right though, you know. Me don't know. Something not right about this, you know. Something not right. Yes. Something not right. You understand? Yes. See? Something not right, man. See? Yeah. So this, you just need more thing for your ask. Yes. The little girl. So you can just bowl her and she not scream, she not have next to her, no. Not at all. Somebody know, you go back and hold her out. If the other one run out, why does he want to run out? That means something must happen then. She not run out, she not scream. And you just keep her. Who come for her? Who go for the next one? And the little one never see nothing at all and identify nothing. Remember, kids when you 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. You chat like parrot. 7 and them thing there. 8, 9. Oh, old is dead, or young is dead one. From the 9. But like most of the time, they don't have too much on a gap, you know. Maybe have 7, maybe have 6 or something, but they can't have. But if the one they run out, and you feel, say, you think, say, well, the other one gone to school. That means, you know, say, the mother gone to work. Can you know, say, well, come on and keep her, I send her back and go and carry her over her yard. Negligence again. And man, I beg you no please, when I go to look at work at it, carry them on them go to family court, man. Get serious, man. Carry them a family court, man. Yeah, man. Man, they be like phone, man. Do something, man, but don't leave them like this, whenever. It's wrong. Yeah, carry them a family court. See? Yes. Them not sound good. Yes. Them not so good. So RJ, I get a news, one news, but it no match up with the other one and no match up with the third one. And police, somebody go and just say, we just kill him and thing. We don't use DNA and use everything, you know. Who find her, we don't swap them and do the right thing. Please and thanks. Do like we're foreign police to right now, yeah? Just start to a beg on. Yeah. Yeah. 3 hours in a 1 yard. But the yard, the doors them close, you know. All right, look here. Say if this are the house, look on the house. Look on the house for them there. So where see that run go? See the house here? All right, look here. Look on the house.
There was not a dry eye in sight at 50C Job Lane in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, as family, friends, and residents tried to come to terms with the tragic death of 9-year-old Kelsey Ferrigan.
The whole community agree to
It was here that she was last.
But if I hear so, but a house they hear so, neighbor they hear so, say if I there so, I don't know. They say I last year so, let me see this.
Seen alive on Friday with her younger sibling. Now, several hours later, her body would have been found stuffed in a barrel. The residents are alleging that she was sexually assaulted. The suspect, a known sex offender, and a family friend in this close-knit residence.
He is Giovanni Ellis, otherwise called Cooley, also known as Coolie Man, and we are inviting him to turn himself in no later than 5 p.m. today.
According to head of the Area 5 Police, Assistant Commissioner Christopher Phillips, Giovanni Ellis was recently released on bail for an assault case involving a child.
He was out on bail. About 10 days ago, he was released.
TVJ News understands that Ellis does not live on Job Lane and was only staying there with family since being out on bail. And our news team also learned that this wasn't his first offense either. He was arrested and charged in 2013 for the sexual assault of a female relative.
She was 12 years old at the time.
Was how old?
12. When she got raped by him. He knocked her out with a post order. We went to court and him get 3-year sentence. We never expect him to come out back and continue doing these things.
And although his family was forgiving then, this time around, they've publicly banished him. While acknowledging the role that the suspect's family has played in assisting the police
So let me just say something to you. Let me tell you something. I would have said them say the relative. The relative they talk to police, I forgot to talk to the relative there. I would have tell me say, Nicola, the whole community. I would have said about the rape and thing. You didn't big up yourself. Who does say we and the little girl? Okay, Eval. He kill her, strangle her, and then rape. No, I have to hear that from the police and the coroner. So, you know, send kill her first, strangle her first, then rape her after. because he could have hold her rape her and then strangle her after. It can go vice versa. Oh, you don't know that specific. You have to be careful when you say these things, you know. Which family member I will say this? Remember, we have Corinna and them know if she dead before or whatever. Them are know, you know. Go on, hear from them. See? I mean, I think them do a top theater or nothing. You understand? Because you have a dead body in a barrel. So, oh, you know, so the dead come first. And then you rape her after. You understand what I say? Oh, them know the dead first and then rape after. Eh? You have to be careful when them does attack. Don't say. Remember, police matter now here. I can't tell you no, but oh no, who don't know that? Let me tell you something. It's when people can't tell you what people dead, so don't come in inquest. Not at all. Without autopsies and not at all. And them just come and tell you like that, boy, I'm dead. She's dead and then they rape her after. People who close to the act can know the act can explain this to you. You understand? We first rape said it. So oh the cousin who first rape, oh she not dead. Oh the cousin went first rape. I got him kill and then rape. She dead. That don't make no sense again to me. Me not listen to she. She can't say what him do, but she not dead. You understand? But the cousin Florence Brown, listen to me. Yeah. She call and she said, well, him kill her first, then which we can't hear, she never did it. She get raped, but she not dead. So me no want hear from her, more hear from the, yeah, you understand? She not dead. Yeah. But she not dead. He said him knock her out, but she not dead. So him can't go say, well, she strangle her and this and what have you. And we might have knock her. She never dead. Can they just finish strangle her and kill her? See? So I'll do him knock her, she can't say, oh, him did knock me out, you know. So him kill her and then him rape her. You understand? I'm not so good. The police, when the police them deal with that, man, we deal with that. We not jump on. You understand? We are dealing with proper investigation now. That's why we have to tell the police to them job. Who find her, deal with them as a suspect and do your thing same way. Yeah. She said she was knocked out, but she never dead. The woman say him knock her and this and that, but she can't say him kill and then do this. You understand? Yeah. But we want to see what, and then sometimes rape come with a different attitude and all kind of things. Remember, I watch them kind of things. You see enough of them file and them case, I watch all them, you know. You understand? The profile. So we just have to tell the police what to do the right thing. They are autopsy determine that. So if it come and say that, me not jump the gun about this. We just want them to do the right thing. You understand? That's great. You understand? That would be great if them do that. You understand? The one is even younger than that 12-year-old one day. Younger, easier to manage. So, you know, we want to know that. And you see me, I say, a lot of questions need to ask because if you young, we want to know Jeffrey. We want to know how young that sister is. We will go to the vendor, who are female, and she think, say that one day at school. The one I run to you, you just keep, if you see a mother go to work, you just keep her, you know, check and say, where your bigger sister? You know, ask her what things that she not there at school. She got at school. And you keep her for the day. She run out, why should I run out? She ever run out before? 2 years you keep her for the day. The man that say him feed them. You know, we just like ask questions when I hear these things. You understand? The little one run out. And you say keep her because I think the bigger one to she, they are school. If me know you have 2 children over your place, you know, and one of them run out, tell me I ask the other one, you know, why, where's your sister? Or where's your brother? Yeah, you know, remember, you know, me no want, yeah, right. So me can talk to, if me talk to the one when they do some 13, you know, 2013, she can tell me fair story. But that story, as I said before, you have more than one pedophile sometime. So me now use just a one story and say boom boom. Well, him is alleged. But more I know who find what them do and everything. So me I gotta take this story and then tie it and then they start sum up a case, can't work like that. More want them do their autopsy. Me can't jump autopsy. Me can't do that. Me not do foolishness, you know. Yes. You understand? Me can't jump autopsy, man. But me like ask question. Yeah. You're not fighting, you know, if you grab somebody and they must have a square something and the little one run off frightened, me don't know. And you just take a me now, me that get curious too. You know, you never go to school today. Where's your sister? She going to school? Because that me know big people that do. Big people that ask question. Yeah? I show over the house. Me I go up there. Want you up at the house, so you might leave you alone. With your sister. Me not take you and say, boy, me think say your sister gone and then me just take the little girl and put her for sit down. And then me not hear nothing about her. Yeah. Why should I run out and go there in the first place? This is what I get from the news. But I like them answer some question here. Please don't ask. And then me I tell the mothers them now. Start carry the man them go a court him. Just try make him do a DNA that a film thing and not give him no West Cut. And then carry them a court. Carry them back. Draw them a court. Yeah, family court make fool no man. No one put them. Yeah man, them have to get real. I want to start being real that now. It can't be that we want to have youth in the place and then no sir. Draw them a court, man. Get real, man. Family court work phone, you know. We have an artist bedroom, you know. We have to pay money, judge one give a day. And the international artist don't big it. Me not recall him. I'm a tough fuck him do interview permitting. You know, I'm a good bedroom. See? And yesterday my mind him youth. But the girl want more money. Cut it, ranks. Want more money and them doing bad. But yes, deal with it, man. Yeah. You understand? But what you have to study them thing, the man. Body farm, forensic file, do the right thing. But like when them do the right thing yourself. I don't want to hear too much of this and let me hear one story like that. Me don't have no story time with nobody. Me like do the right thing and the right thing come out. That's why them invent DNA and have all kind of things. And you know, we have enough things off for work and work out some things. And we'll catch a real criminal, we'll catch a real criminals. See? So me not too much chatting one chat guy and your son, we go to this and the excitement and people just lock in and I say, yes. Me no work so. See, I'm not working like that. You can't tell me where you go through and them thing about me. Me have enough question when me ask. You understand? Because you have some people don't care, you know, and then when, you know, something like this, everybody, all of a sudden, everybody care. See? And as I say, I not bash the mom. Because maybe she have to go out there go get a little work and thing, but mom, you have to do something better than this. You must have some friends, female friends and thing, if them now go to school, you know, you leave them with. You must have some family or something, but not leave them alone. Because she said, alone, you know. She never said them leave with him, you know. You can't leave them to look a baby you have so much big people, you live in a place. And like when you live bad, you have to leave them and you see next door them that keep them when him come from work. That means them not go to school. Because they must say when him come from work, him that keep feed them and think till the mother come. But the big brother come in and you know, it bother me, you know. It bother me. Mom, you have the small one still, just do the right thing, you know. You have to go quick that find the man, the papa and family court here. And you must have some family member, you know, if you can't manage to send out them, just, you know, work out something though. But can't leave them alone here. This is a hell for pay and it's wrong. And if you have sex registry, I don't talk. Happy Mother's Day, yeah? Let me run your son. You know, we keep it real run your son, yeah? I mean, I talk, I watch nice and market and everything. I like see the thing, yes. I like the thing do proper here. Everything I suspect we discover until yeah, you just rule it out. And I like it, you want nobody being a suspect, you know, but you just do the right thing. Police start do the right thing. You go find a man, then him dead and what have you, you interview them. And you hear this, where I say, okay, make we just do a little swab. Should I do that from yesterday? No, make nobody just run go beard and do all kind of thing. Do the swab. Just make sure. Yes, quit. Make sure, you know. The DNA and the dung yourself and panel foot, panel leg them nothing with because if you find out you're not supposed to have the DNA certain place or in a whatever and thing fine and a barrel and she then call police same time. Not fair sure when I touch her up and you understand? And then she's still alive, you see she breathe. And either with close somebody that way close to you. Something not sound right though. Something not right. Me can be a vendor when we know the mama, know the family, and then when I look one we know what I mean, I think say, you know, the other one guy at school, somebody just keep her and no question her, just keep her up and what me happen. And she run out there. Why should I run out? Hey people, later here, me out here. Happy Mother's Day. I'm out. Bless.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else,
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
it's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, with the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too